Hey everybody, in this video I would like to discuss with you palmistry. So palmistry details both your past and your present situations that you've dealt with throughout your life. Everything that you've done in your life will be in your hands. So your dominant hand, which is the hand that you normally would write with, that's going to be the hand that's going to tell certain events that's happened in your life. And it will also tell a little bit about your future. So your non-dominant hand is your hand that shows your potential and wishes that you might have, or desires, things like that. That's going to be in your non-dominant hand. The lines in your hand will change as time progresses. So let's say you want to do a reading on a friend. One of the first things you're going to do is determine their appearance, you know, how they're dressed, what do they look like, their hair color, their eye color, how old they are, things like that. Okay, so you want to notice these things first because that's going to help you kind of get somewhat of a foundation started. So it's going to be very important that you study the different hand shapes because this will help you with palm reading. So by learning these different shapes of the hand, this is going to help you to be able to do your reading more accurately. And you will also learn a lot about the person that you are reading just by studying different hand shapes. You also want to notice how the hand is presented to you before you get ready to do a reading. Okay, so I'm going to go into a few simple examples, I guess you could say, on when a person hands their hand out to you to do a palm reading, things that you can look for in helping you to determine the palm reading session. So the first thing you're going to want to do is ask the person to hold their hand out. So let's say if they hold it out and it's kind of like this, thumb kind of touching, that's going to indicate that the person hides a lot of their personality. So if they hand their hand out like this, you know, and how the palm is away from the fingers, that's going to indicate that this person is probably very friendly, very happy, and very open to this palm reading session. So you also want to notice how each finger is positioned when they hand their hand out to you. If the hand is placed like this and you see the fingers are apart and the thumb is not touching the other hand, that's going to indicate that this person is generous and receptive. So if the fingers are held together, like if they put their hand out and it looks like this, that's just going to mean that they're very practical and cautious with their money. Let's say, for instance, when you shake somebody's hand. Somebody that shakes your hand and they've got a good firm grip, and, you know, they always tell you to do this when you go on a job interview. You know, shake somebody's hand and use a little bit of force, not a lot of force, but, you know, really show your pride in going on the interview. You know, you take their hand and you really, you know, grab it tight and shake so you can really show that you're very interested. If someone shakes your hand and it's kind of limp and just kind of like, you know, it doesn't really seem like much of a handshake at all, this is basically going to mean that they're not very happy where they're at and probably really don't even want to be meeting you. So if you guys like this video, I may make another one that discusses like the lines and what they mean. I know that's going to probably be, that might be like a series that might have to get started because there's so much to it. But this is just a basic way and a fun way that you can play it with your friends. See what you can read off your friends. See if you can get any kind of information off of them that they may not know or to be able to share with them. So you're going to kind of be, if you do this method, you're kind of going to be mixing psychometry with palmistry. You're just going to be taking in all this information by, you know, your first impression, the way they hand their hand out, the way that they hold their hand, the positionings of their fingers. So yeah, if you guys like this video, just post a comment below if you want to make a video response, or if you just want to send me an email or whatever you want to do, it's fine. Just let me know if you guys might be interested in seeing a little bit more advanced palmistry videos. I wouldn't mind doing them. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and blessed be.